Yes, we're back. We're back again in Microsoft Flight Sim. We're back again, but this time to look at a newly released plane, the Piper PA-28R Arrow III. Finally here for MSFS. We're going to have a look around it, show you how awesome the audio is, and take it on a flight from where we are here on the Isle of Wight over to Bournemouth. And as you can see by the fact the prop is spinning, it's very, very windy. This could be an interesting one. Grab that guidebook to windy flights in Microsoft, and let's go. So hi there, Steve here, and yes, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Sim. Yes, a very windy place we are here, which you can see by the grass moving and you can hear by the wind noise and the fact that, yes, that prop is spinning. If you're new to my content, welcome indeed. This currently going out on a Saturday, where flight appears on the channel every other Saturday. On the opposite one for the moment is something from farming. When that comes to an end, that'll be replaced by flight. On a Monday, something from OMSI. On a Wednesday, something from trains. On a Friday, alternating between tourist bus and firm bus. And then on a Sunday, some trucking. And there's going to be some of the bus content in there and some other things as well. So plenty of content from me. Yes, already, this has become my favourite GA aircraft in MSFS because it does everything you want it to do and looks and sounds awesome. So we are here at a very windy Bembridge airport on the Isle of Wight, where, as you can see by the fact the prop is spinning, it's quite blustery. We're going to be flying from here to Bournemouth, so we'll hop inside in a moment, but you can just see how awesome this is, the level of detail which you expect from Just Flight, but this is just, it feels used, it feels aged, and as you'll see from the looking inside, it's another world. Yeah, it's just so good. We've got this tablet here that I'll go over in a second. But firstly, we'll pop the electrics on. We'll hide the yoke. Even the audio from the switches just sounds good. We'll pop the fuel on down here. We'll bring our mixture up, which even that sounds good, and we'll rotate the key. Already, I'll bring that gain volume up. Already, that is just so good. So the level of control we've got here with all this switch gear that's functioning is awesome. So dials here, again, looking really good. I love analog flight, but the fact, as you'll see in a minute, we've got a mixture of some modern stuff as well that we can put in. So if you want to fly, realistic, you've got all the analog that you want here. We'll pop the landing lights on, we'll pop the beacons on. Even the noise of those switches is just so cool. We've got our auto control here, so autopilot we can put on and turn it onto heading mode on or off, and the selector here to be able to do our nav hold, which we'll show you when we take off, is really cool. So fuel selector down here, parking brake release is here, rudder trim is there, flaps are here, obviously standard rudder pedals, but the level of detail is just so nice, and the sound of the switchgear is just really cool. We can put on our Garmin over here. It's just brilliant. The fact that everything has got just that little bit of audio noise to it. It's not too much. It's just enough. Even the mixture lever has got a noise to it. It's just brilliant. It is so well done. We can bring out some visors down. We've got the outside air temperature there. We've got some lighting control up here, and even that's got a noise to it. But the thing that's changed, which I really like, is the fact that we've got this panel now. this tablet that we can then adjust our things within inside the plane. So if you want to jump in and start off in a ready for takeoff state, you can press that. You can jump in and start ready to start, so electric's on, ready to go. Cold and dark we can do here. You can refill your oil, recharge your battery. You can turn the co-pilot on or off, so he appears there. We can get rid of him again as well. Also, fuel selector you can turn on or off. Now this is the bit where it gets interesting. So our GPS at the moment is standard GPS 100, so radio navigation. We can turn a 430 on, which looks really cool in there. We can add a 530 in, which I love. The fact that we can bring a 530 in here and bring that up. That's just brilliant. That is really, really cool. We can turn our HSI on or off. We can hide or bring in the yokes from here, which is cool. We can release our chocks, which we'll do in a second. Cabin door we can open, and that's really well done. The baggage door we can open round here on the side, and you can see, you can actually hear it from inside as well. If I close it and then open it again, the fact it locks, and the oil door on the front, which you can see there just below the compass there, it locks as well. That's just brilliant. That is really, really cool. So we'll taxi out. So we'll release those chocks, release the tie downs. So we're now free to go. We'll put the yoke back. We'll bring our prop RPM up. And that sounds really, really good. I will leave a link in the description below where you can purchase this from Just Flight. So it's well worth keeping an eye on their page, because I'm sure we're going to get some really interesting content to come for MSFS. I'm also still dabbling back in with a bit of X-Plane, so I'll hopefully bring you some X-Plane stuff as well. So that'll be down below. I'll also leave a link down below as well to the Twitch page, where you can watch me live stream flight every single Thursday, but also some other content as well. Right, let's release the brake. And as you can see, it's very windy. So we're already starting to take off. So we'll turn ourselves around here on the grass. And make our way to the runway. That engine audio is just so nice. We'll bring in the ATC. I'll pop that out. There we go.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet Traffic Sims 17 is taxiing to runway 30.
Right, so we'll make our way out to the runway. And taxi our way down to this end. But those little tiny bits of audio you get, it's just so well done. So we are going to make the short hop to Bournemouth. So we'll turn ourselves around, on with the brakes.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet Traffic Sims 17 taking off runway 30 west departure.
So autopilot switch is down here. We'll put that on, and then we can choose Nav Mode from there, where we'll basically just follow the line you've set in Nav, which I quite like that. So you've got some control, but you control the speed, etc. Right, let's get going then. That's windy. That's very, very windy. Right, we are up. Okay, gear coming up. And we'll put Nav Mode on. So it will now follow the line . But just look how good it looks. So nice. And I have to say, at the same time, MSFS is just looking awesome.
Solid approach Sims 17 is timed 2 miles west of Echo Golf Hotel Juliet. Request flight following.
So yeah, plane up in the cruise now. Well, still in the climb.
412 Sims 17.
So throttle all the way forward.
Copy Sims 17.
Bring the nose down. And make our way over to Bournemouth. But yeah, looking rather nice. It is, say, my favourite plane in MSFS because you can put a bit of navigation on. But you've still got a bit of control in what you're doing. And so you're looking rather nice. I'll also leave a link down in the description below, as well as the Twitch page, and obviously where you can purchase this awesome plane. But I'll leave a link down there to the Discord server as well. So if you're into flight or any sort of sim gaming, do check out the Discord community. It is a fantastic community, one that I'm proud to be part of, and a really great place to hang out and discuss all things sims. So bring that prop pitch back a little tiny bit. As we settle into the cruise. But yeah, looking rather nice. Oh, don't do that. Okay, I over-trimmed. Well, it does show how versatile the aircraft is. And how very well it's modelled as far as flying is concerned as well. The audio is brilliant. It's just so nice. Saying what a lovely part of the country to be flying in as well. But yeah, it's just that slight bit of wind noise that we've got is really cool. The engine audio just sounds spot on. It's definitely a plane that you could spend a lot of time in. Flies really nicely. Speed wise, you know, we're up at sort of 140 plus, so you'll be able to cover some ground. But yeah, it's really, really nicely done. I'm certainly looking forward to more content from Just Flight, seeing what else they bring us for MSFS. More stuff like this, and yep, thanks very much. You know, I have moved back slightly to X-Plane, but only for jets. So once we get some proper jets in Microsoft Flight Sim, I'm just, you know, I did stay away from X-Plane, but was missing the jet action because GAA is where MSFS is. But wow, and what an awesome bit of GA this is. Saying what a great part of the country to be flying in. Got real weather turned on, so thankfully not a cold March day. Well, it's probably cold, but not a wet March day. But that's audio. You know, the one thing with aircraft like this that I absolutely love is the fact that the level of detail is so cool, because it is somewhere you're spending a lot of time. So you're sat looking out the windows, so the window detail is cool. If you're hot, you can open the window, look. Even bits of detail like that, look. It's not just one thing to open the window. You move the latch and then you open the window. It's just, it's the small bits of detail that you notice and that are just brilliant. It is just so nice in here. An awesome place to be. And an awesome cruise, say, from the Isle of Wight back over to the mainland. And flying really well. The autopilot's on, just following heading mode. It's trimmed quite nicely, holding at around 2,500 feet. And even the fact that the yoke is worn, where obviously someone's just had their left hand mainly on this. So we've got this sort of paint removed. It's just awesome. It really, really is. So we're 15 miles away from Bournemouth Airport. Yeah, really like this tablet. Wasn't sure.
Approach Sims 17, 2,400 feet.
wasn't sure how it was going to work, because obviously in X-Plane we had the little pop-out box on the side there, so we could adjust all these things. But really like the fact that it is on the tablet. That's quite cool. It's not, you know, not in the way. It does feel as though something that you would have over there, tucked out the way. I'm rather glad it's over there and not like shoved here somewhere, because when you're flying normally, it doesn't obscure your view. And yeah, what a view. I could just sit and listen to that engine audio. So Hurst Castle down there, somewhere that I've walked to a few times along that gravel bank. That's a bit of a trek. One of my favourite parts of the UK down here. Milford-on-Sea and Barton-on-Sea and the New Forest. So definitely a plane, if you like going sort of low and slow and setting up a nav and then getting a plane trimmed just right, I would seriously consider this. So pleased that we've got some new aircraft. You know, the aircraft that we get with MSFS are good, but I personally like having choice in aircraft, like having a lot of different planes to fly, because it's great to have a variety. So this being a great place to spend some time. So Milford-on-Sea and Barton-on-Sea down here, say that walk out there. The Needles are over there. There's a really nice cafe along here. It does a lovely cooked breakfast. Just, you know.
Bournemouth Tower Sims 17 is 11 miles east with Gulf to land.
Yeah, looking awesome.
Make straight and runway 26 Sims 17.
Right, so 5 minutes to landing. So we should be seeing airport out there in front of us. Up there, I think. Yeah, what an awesome plane. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you some other reviews of some other aircraft. Maybe something that I do, like I do my test route in Fernbus. I think this would be a good thing to do with GA aircraft, is take them on the same flight. So use Bembridge to Bournemouth as a little bit of a test flight. It gets you, put them through their paces as far as speed is concerned. Get to see an awesome bit of the UK countryside, and shows you what they're all about. If that's something you'd be interested to see, then please let me know. There is our runway by the looks of things up there. Yeah, looking rather nice. What's not to like about MSFS? when it looks this good. Right, so soon got to see if we can land this thing. Yeah, so there's our runway. So we'll go autopilot off.
Clear to land runway 26 Sims 17.
We'll slow it down. We'll bring our gear down. And see if we can bring it in. So gear is down. And into Bournemouth we come. Hopefully. It just flies really, really well. So again, if you're looking at some of the default aircraft and want to take a step up, you know, if you want to be able to fly with some, I think, great looking navigation that still gives you some control. So say you can have it follow the nav, and as I just did then, you just control the speed and the height. So you can take just a low level cruise. It's a really awesome aircraft. Love the fact that you can put in the 430 and just have it stock as well. And yeah, really looking forward to seeing what Just Flight can do with any future aircraft that they've got coming up. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you those as well. So this will be something that I'll use in one of the upcoming flights that we do. So check that out. So do check out the Twitch page to see me live stream on a Thursday. So it's something I will be using again. Currently a series running on alternating Saturdays where we were doing prop flights around the world. So this I'll certainly tack onto those when we resume that later in the year. Alright, so in we come to Bournemouth. Slightly bumpy out there as well, but plane's coping okay. Just hope I do now. The concentration is real. Two whites, two reds. Three whites, one red. That lasted. That's very bumpy. And yes, I know I forgot to put flaps in at either end before anybody comments. I just realised that as I was coming down. And down. Oh, keep on the thing. She had a wheel in the air then. But there we go. We are down.
121.705 for Sims 17.
Taxi down here to the end. But what an awesome plane. So we'll leave a link to it in the description below where you can purchase it from Just Flight. I can highly, highly, highly recommend it if you're into GA flying and want to make the most out of your MSFS experience. Let me know down below if you're like me and you've got the other flight sim as well, the one beginning with X. What other aircraft from Just Flight would you like to see? What else do you want them to bring across? Be interested to see what other people's thoughts are. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else we get in MSFS going forward. So let's bring that prop pitch back down, set the parking brake, and then bring that mixture control down, cut the engine off. Definitely very rocky out there. Put the chocks on, put the tie downs on. And shut the plane down. Maybe not in the correct way, but there we go then. Short little flight from the Isle of Wight to here at Bournemouth in an awesome plane. We will end there. Let me know below if you want to see some more flights like this, some more reviews of aircraft in my own personal style, and I'll certainly look at doing some more. But do check out those links as well to watch me live on Twitch 6 days of the week, as well as check out that Discord community as well if you're not already in it. We will end there then on a rather blustery day in Bournemouth Airport. Until the next time, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.